it's amazing the number of even fairly big towns that haven't got the movies there because of the cost of setting it up. So I thought the idea of the mobiles, and that's how it all started. So that's when I went and registered the name, Moonlight, the cinemas. I got the idea that if I could buy myself a trailer and I could fit 2 projectors in it with all the sound gear and all that, and I didn't want to buy a 7.5 ton truck, which of course you've got to have something big to put the screen on because it's an 8 metre wide screen by 4 metres high, and you've got to have something fairly substantial. So what we got was a furniture truck, which is ideal, and one of our local organisations here and myself, we sat down and actually designed the framework, and which we can erect in about half an hour with the screen up, and actually works extremely well. I've been in the motion picture business ever since I was 14, and I think the reason for me being in it is the fact that my mother and father used to take me to the movies on a Saturday matinee where we lived in Victoria Park, and I think I spent more time having a look at the back of the hall where the light came from than I did at the screen. And of course I think my love for the motion picture industry actually started from there. I had actually decided that I'd rather, if I'm going to be in a business, I might as well run it myself. I bought the land in Wongan Hills, and when we opened it up, it was absolutely amazing. We were showing 6 nights a week and 3 changes of program and packing it out. And people used to come from Northern, everywhere around, to our driving here. The Shire were here at the opening. 2 of the girls from the town, they decided that they weren't going to bring their car because they didn't have one, so they fetched a horse and sulky in and parked it right alongside one of the speaker bays. And unfortunately, at that time, the little box actually started to appear, a television, and I thought, well, you know, my technical background, I thought, well, if you can't lick them, I'll join them. So I eventually bought the electrical store here and went into the television game as well. And of course, the drive-in, I gradually shut that down. I went right out of the motion picture business for a few years, but then my thoughts were such that I should get back into it, and of course I started up again. I thought there was a need for it, so that's what happened. I feel that the number of people that are so passionate about it, and I don't think that'll change. It hasn't changed for, 100 years or something, so I don't think it's going to change overnight, because the media will still be there, but it'll still be 35mm film. And we have a standard caption that I used at the bottom of the flyers, and I put, bring your own fold-up chairs, esky, your favourite drink, and enjoy. And that's all I put on it. And of course that seems to hit the spot because they do.
And what are you dressed up as?
A clown.
You look lovely. Look at the hairdo too, isn't it colossal? Okay, now we'll move on to the next one. And what's your name, sweetheart? Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, and give them a big round of applause. I think it's wonderful. And thank you very much for the opportunity for having us here tonight. Thank you.
It's a wonderful media. I mean, where else can you see the sights that you can see on the big screen, you know, and way out in the bush? See, all we need is a PowerPoint and we're away. Well, it's a bit bigger than a PowerPoint, but it's not much bigger. And that's it.